And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, bro, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
That one fouled off. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty delivers.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Johan Rojas.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Man at first, one away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Just missed.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Gone! So he goes yard to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And it's fouled away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today on the hill, Taijuan Walker.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in the swing of the bats.
And first offering is fouled off. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground. Fires over to Schwarber. Lindor retired. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Francisco Lindor.
Real solid performance for him in his last ball game. Couple of home runs, got to jog around the bases, looked really locked in, and you know that's the kind of confidence that you want to see a guy have. I'm not saying he has to hit 2 homers again, but I think he's going to be a factor in this one.
DJ Stewart, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Ball one. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Narvaez down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
This is Bryson Stott. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The designated hitter.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. Sosa in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. Runner on the go. In the air, out towards left center. Bader pulls that one down.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Throw to first. Stop. Gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager. The ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Fastball for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ball one there. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct. Stop. The runner at first with 2 gone. Close, but call the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. And here it comes. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting with the 7th. Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that's outside. Ball 1. The Mets trailing by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your call.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. That one felt good. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
A splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jeff McNeil stands in there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas makes the grab on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. Castellanos ranges back. And that one is out of here. A monster shot to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 2-2.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Harrison Bader. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. Back here in Queens, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Now he breaks his bat. Toss to Alonso, and one away in the top of the third.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Trey Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and they get Turner for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He swung over top of the curveball. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Walker back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. And another ball. Got him. Out number 2. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Two outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 3-2. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. JT Realmuto steps in. The line of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Boom, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Yeah, there's ball 4. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, and he's already singled in this game. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off. Real Muto, the lead runner out at second. Boom. At first with no outs. The 0-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Righty to the plate. That one is upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two on, 1 out. Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Two on, 1 out. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is filled up. Johan Rojas on deck for the Phils. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Just missed. And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one in there across the letters. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. 2 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that's down and away. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch.
We got full count.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Rojas under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 9.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Phils up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Misses off the
outside.
plate. It's 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The right-hander back to work. And he chases a high fastball there. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And that gets down in the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Marsh in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the inning. Phillies strand one, but they're up 3-2. So up next, Jeff McNeil. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball. The 2-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. Omar Narvaez up next. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 of the year. And we are tied. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Narvaez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now Bader up to the plate. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. Now here is Brett Beatty. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's in there, and that's strike 2. Bader leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Save. He beats it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying it off.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Strahm preparing to come on if needed. Soto warming up as well. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
So up next for New York, DJ Stewart, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. And he swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Left-hand batter waits. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strahm.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And the pitch. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Andrew Bellotti, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go here.
The pitch. That one ripped. Rojas going back. And brings it in at the wall.
the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 outs. Got him. And the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a top of inning number 7. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Hauser back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Right through there for a strike. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
McNeil drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Joey Lucchesi into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In there for strike one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. Here comes a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes. Ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here is Omar Narvaez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Francisco Alvarez. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Sean has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Step off, throw to first. Acuna back in standing. Runner on the go. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Rojas going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And he takes it himself for the out.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And now Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air. Brings it in. And that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Angel Acuna. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also entering the game, Francisco Alvarez. He takes over behind the plate. Phil Bickford gets the ball now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slides for the stop. He is safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singy, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. One down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. JT Realmuto waiting for a turn at the plate. And there's the automatic.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One down, Phillies down a run. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. A pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buffer right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Bickford, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's towards center. Nimmo has it sized up, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Being ratted out, letting them know what the back is about. Swatted freeloaders arms when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Soto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Starling Marte, runner on first and 1 down for him. In the air, center field. Rojas squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 outs. And 1 pushed foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next offering misses down and away. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Mets strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Staying in the game on defense, Starling Marte. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Run game, and now it's Alec Bohm. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Out to short, Lindor. To first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And he can't make the play. Around second now, going for 3. One down, runner at third. At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline. He's safe. And they've tied it in the top of the 9th. Johan Rojas digs in now. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the DH, Ronnie Mauricio. And he deals. That one misses. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Bellotti up and throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Tied at 4.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Brandon Nimmo waiting to hit for the Mets. Four in the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. So now a pinch hitter, Tyrone Taylor. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. There's a strike.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swap a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal to second base. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Outside low. Now 2-2. The winning run on second base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Runner goes again. And a sac bunt here. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. 1-for-1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Winning run at second with 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And that one almost hit him. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of...
So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Bellotti. This is his 3rd time out this year. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets leave one. This game's all tied at 4. So remaining in the game defensively, Tyrone Taylor. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. We're in extras here, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Diaz back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of the 10th. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Trey Turner at the plate. Fought off foul. Two outs. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out front. It's 6-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So 2 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 2 runs across in the inning, and here in extra innings. And a foul ball. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. We're back, and on the mound is the closer. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit.
Harrison Bader.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. And Bader is set down. And now, Brett Beatty.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses. 1-1. The catch is made to end it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.